Hi guys. Hi B. How are you doing? B, are you ready for vlogtober? Are you doing vlogtober or are you like me? You are a chicken because I'm not doing it this year. Thank you for the like. Guys, my network is showing me flames. I've been trying to go live since 3. You allow. I am very good. B. You're right. Hi, Dre. Dre, I am a chicken. I am chickening out. I'm not doing vlogtober. I'm not gonna do vlogtober, Dre. Like, good afternoon. Hi, Poloko Cho. Me, Kazin. Yes, I missed this live streaming thingy. Last year I didn't do it. So are you gonna do it this year? I want to, but ish. Hi Bobby, you must try. Last year I did it for 25 days straight. So I feel like you should try. It is fun. It is very fun and tiring, but it is fun. You are always on the edge, like you are always ready, you are always running with uploads and stuff. Yo guys, I forgot to wipe my camera. And now it's not looking cute. Much better. Poloko, are you gonna do vlogtober? Anyone doing vlogtober? I'm here to support you guys for your vlogtober content because I'm not gonna do it. So I am here to support those that are gonna do it. Poloko. Poloko Ntameso, are you gonna do vlogtober? Ubi is saying hi, I want to, but ish, I don't know. Ish got B, but she's saying I want to, but ish. So, Poloko, are you gonna do vlogtober? Dre, are you ready for vlogtober? The last time I checked, you were doing vlogtober, so are you ready? Ma'am, are you ready? I'm not uploading October. Hi, Poloko, why? Don't be a cabbage. Don't be a cabbage, why? Why? Guys, now I am just tired. Hence, I don't even have the energy to fight with the Wi-Fi. So I'm like, and this. I will wait for my Wi-Fi to start working again so I can upload. But for now, and this. Hi, Team Kaido. Thank you. Please don't forget to like. Since you are here to support, don't forget to like my video. Chami, just do it. Just do it. You always say it, just do it. Even if the hours are not making sure. Just do it, friend. Please. If you've got questions, I've been feeling the same, Poloko, but I'm like, we shall see. We shall see. And now my Wi-Fi is making things worse. Yes, Dre, just do it. It's Nike. Just do it. It's Nike. Just do it. Dre, were you live in the afternoon, in the morning? Because I was sleeping. I woke up at 1:01. Were you live? Yes, I am. Thank you. If you are not gonna unsubscribe, thank you. But if you are gonna unsubscribe, you can't be my friend. Motivation is coming. I don't think I can upload daily. Maybe twice a week. That's also a great idea. You can also do that. You can also do that. I don't remember who it was, but last year she also did the same. She was uploading Monday, Wednesday, Friday, like 3 times a week. And I was uploading Monday to Friday. So weekends were off. Weekends I was recording, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday I was uploading. But this year, Antinamla, like, I won't unsubscribe. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you're not gonna unsubscribe. Guys, I'm packing away my dishes. I'm not leaving, I'm just packing away my dishes. I was washing my dishes, so I'm just packing them away. Yes, like twice a week is not vlogtober. While I upload. At least 3 times. Okay, Poloko, at least are you using the Shein? Yes, Ray, I am. Can you see my ring light is over there with its own tripod. So I'm using the one I got from Shein. I am using the one I got from Shein, Ray. And I forgot, I said are you South African? Yes, I am. I am South African. Trey, I said I will send you the link. I forgot, but I will do it as soon as I get to work. Ne, I won't forget. I'll let me write a reminder on my phone so that I do not forget again. Set a reminder for 6 o'clock. Because I will promise you things, Mina, and I will forget, and I'll be a bad person. Thank you. Let me set a reminder. 6 o'clock, send Dre. Dre, you did not answer me. Were you live this morning? Not the exercise one, the other one at 11. Were you live at 11? Because I have not checked my notification list yet, but I was sleeping throughout. I woke up around 1. And I did not wake up. I was woken up. I'm still angry. I am still angry that somebody woke me up around those times. So, 6 o'clock you will get it. No, I didn't go live. I think I'm getting cold. Yo, Dre. And it's gonna be winter on your side, ne? Guys, I am cooking ipap and cabbage. I am cooking ipap and cabbage. Looking at my hours and they're going down low. Puluko. Puluko Ntamehlo. Please don't talk about ours or else you're gonna depress me. I need to buy cabbage next week Wednesday. Sorry, Dre. Yeah, going down and I'm at 5k hours and going down so conflicted. Puluko, you can't pay for epidemic sound and not use it for content. Please try uploading frequently. Maybe if you upload frequently. I'm also South African. Where are you from, Tim? Where are you from? Where in South Africa are you? Wait, look. Oh, I also contribute to the dollar and the brand. KZN. Oh, okay. I am in Mpumalanga. I am in Mpumalanga. I am in Mpumalanga, an Italian. Look, are you Italian? Wait, look. Are you from Italy? Are you from Italy? I'm learning something new. YouTube over there. But look, it is very nice in Mpumalanga. It is very, very nice. Remember when the people from KZN were having snow? In Mpumalanga, it was okay. So in Mpumalanga, we always have the sun. Every day, we have the sun. It's never that cold in Mpumalanga. So I think hence the name Mpumalanga. What's a favorite Italian dish? Do you have cabbage? Look. Hi, Ntsako. Ntsako, I am cooking Johanna 14 again. The one from last time, I only cooked a half. And then I am finishing the other half today. So it's not just once. Spaghetti. Is spaghetti Italian? I don't. I don't. It was good for me seeing it on pictures, but thinking about it now, I'm like, the weather changing now and then is gonna make people sick. If the weather keeps on changing now and then, people are gonna get sick. Guys, Ntsako. Hey, Dre. Now that Ntsako is here, I wanna tell you guys a story. Ntsako, do you remember the story you told us 2 days ago about you and a certain dog? Should I tell them? Dre, why not? Should I tell them? Dre, I'm waiting for Ntsako to give me the go ahead. If she does, I'm gonna tell you guys. But if she doesn't, so my Dre, I'm planning to be live at 5 a.m. in October to please teach me. I did you. But look, I am planning to go live every day for. Hi, when I said Skanulana, you are here and you are quiet. Now that I wanna spill the tea, now you're saying, tell us please. I'm waiting for Ntsako to give me the go ahead, guys. Next, if she goes me the go ahead, I will tell you. I'm waiting for a green light from Ntsako to say, okay, you can tell them. Waiting. And she's not replying, so if she doesn't reply, I'm not going to tell you. But, guys, before I tell you Ntsako's story, I want to go to my neighbor. I am cooking a cabbage nepapu, you saw. So I'm going to go to my neighbor and ask for a archer. No, she did not. Ntsako, did you say yes? I did not see her yes. I'm waiting for the green lights. But her story, Her story includes her and a certain. Our permission granted. Permission granted. So guys, those that know Unsako, those of you that know Unsako was doing Trey, Unsako was doing Unsako, what are they called? Home visits. What are they called? I'm 50% German and 50% Italian. Oh, okay, look. I am 100% South African. Ntako, is it called home visits? Dre, you know, miss. You and Ntako are almost in the same field. So, Ntako was doing home visits one day. And then she went to a certain house. Ntako was wearing heels. But heels, Ntako, did you say you're wearing heels? Oh, I'm just adding spice because you know me and spice. Did you say you're wearing heels? Or it is just me and my spice? Guys, I am done cooking. I want to go to my neighbor and ask for a aj. Hey, Chief! Ngumbe aja. And layo baba ngofu, layo ya mild kahle. Ya baba. Animit. Mara ambika baba ngofu. Ita ngoku ngage. Mandi mo. Na kumitsaka kanti yami. Hi boy, ya baba. Guys. I don't like chili. I suffer from stomach ulcers, so I don't like chili. Chili is one of the things that will trigger my ulcers, so I avoid chili food. I avoid chili food. You all want I know they won't go anyway. Here's my arch. Can you see it? Yeah. I don't want a lot because yeah, baba. So Unsaka was going to do home visits, and then she was wearing heels, and then she got into the yard, ne? She got into the yard, and then because in the villages, people have dogs, and they do not have warning at the gate to show you that beware of dogs. Like they've got dogs, and then they are not even responsible for their dogs. That's one thing about the village. They've got dogs. They are not even. But look, where are you going? Because the kids are back from school. Where are you going? Where are you going? And now that you're typing, you're going. Look. Now that you're typing, you're going. So, Onsaka was wearing heels. She got into somebody's yard where there was no notice or something to let people know that there are dogs in the yard. So Onsaka was there, Ngama Crocs. She was walking Ngama Crocs, and when she got closer to the door, guess who welcomed Unsako? And Unsako was wearing heels, guys. When Unsako told me, I imagined the whole scenario. I was like, ma'am, I could have also done the same. Unsako said she ran for her life. then Dre, she says, she kept on saying, I can't say the word, but the word that we normally say to dogs when we want them not to chase us. So Unsaka was doing that. Like, Unsaka was doing that. She was like, those words that I can't say on a live, but Unsaka said she was doing that. And she ran to her car with heels. And Bobby was like, no, ma'am, you are not leaving. I'm going to be here. Yes, right. And the people that she went to visit, they kept on saying to Unsako, don't run. It won't bite. Eh, Apollo, those words. And the people kept saying to Unsako, don't run. Don't. It won't bite. But Unsako was like, no. She ran so fast to her car, and then she locked herself in her car because she was like, there was no way Mina Upobi was gonna eat me. And then when Unsako told the story, ne, it reminded me of something that happened, I think 2 years ago. We had a funeral at home. Exactly. You know dogs, Trey. When you'll be terrified of them, you will be very terrified of them. And but the dogs will think that no, it's a game. It's a key game. He died. Like, let's continue. And Unsaka was running for her life. So she reminded me of a story. We had a funeral at home. And then towards the funeral, they bought a cow. And then we wanted to buy chickens because there are people that don't eat cow meat. So we're like, okay, we need to go and buy chicken. And they told us, oh, it came in handy. Yes, it came in handy, Poloko, because she was like, Bobby was like, no, ma'am, you are not going anywhere. You are not going anywhere. And she was like, don't follow me like that word that you typed. And the dog was like, no, ma'am, you are not going to your car. So Unsaka was running with the dog around the car. So I was telling you guys my story. So I was telling you guys my story. We were told to go and buy chickens during the day. The procrastinator in me and my I'm gonna call her cousin and my cousin, we were like, okay, we'll do it. And then we're like, don't forget to buy the chickens. And we're like, okay, we'll do it. And then Friday night? Yeah, Friday in the afternoon around this time, they were like, we want those chickens, and we were busy, like we were dishing up for people and it was late. So they were like, we told you guys earlier to go and buy the chickens, so we will not sleep. Like tonight, those chickens need to be here. We need those chickens. And we're like, and you know, at home, whenever there's a funeral, we've got these ladies that are going to come and help. People were saying, yeah, you should have bought the chicken. Now we will be unaliving the chicken and unfeathering them. But because you did not buy the chicken, now we are here and we're not doing anything. And then around 6, ne, we called around. Pelagiri chickens you order. If you need like more than 10 chickens, you don't just go to the people that sell chickens and buy. You order. So we're like, do you have like 20 chickens? And they were like, yes. And we're like, oh, we need them. We're like, okay, you can come and collect. So my cousin, I'm gonna call her cousin. My cousin took one of the vans that were available there in the yard. Hi, Dr. Amy. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. Thank you for the like. And then when she took one of the vans that were available in the yard, we went into that house. When we were outside the yard, ne, they've got a wall that is very, very high. Ne? And it has wiring on top. So we're like, oh, they're just being extra careful. Can't you know? They've got two. Not one. Two, not one. 2 pit bulls in the yard. And also, there is no board at the gate to show that they've got pit bulls in the yard. So Mina and my cousin, we were like, parked the car outside. We parked the car outside, and then the guy came to the gate to fetch us. Ne? And when he came to the gate, he was like, "Oh, you are from what family?" And we were like, "Yes." And he was like, "Oh, okay, you can come in. We've been waiting for you guys." Yes, pit bulls, stray, two, not even one, two pit bulls in the yard. And there was no sign at the gate to show that beware of dogs or anything. So we were like walking, following the guy. And then when we were halfway through the yard was very big, and it had like a very high wall that you can see that it's not gonna be easy for anybody to climb. And there was wiring on top of the wall to make sure. Yes. High security. Exactly, Dr. Amy. They were making sure that the pit bulls cannot climb the wall, and they were making sure that it's not easy for the pit bulls to climb over the wall. So we did not know, and it was like not from the same village, it was a bit far from us. So we were walking in there, and we were following the guy, and the guy was just walking. And when we were halfway there, another pit bull is on this side, the other one is on this side. So we were walking in the middle of two pit bulls, and we were not away. And we were like, I had my phone in my hand, and then we left the gate open because we did not know there were dogs in the yard. So when we were walking, I had a bag first. Like I had the first bag, and if you know pit bulls, if you know pit bulls, like if you are familiar with pit bulls, the backing of a pit bull is very different. It is very, very different. Like you can tell, like if you are not sure, you might think a pit bull is a Mufasa, because that back of a pit bull is very different. You might think it's something else. And it was around 7ish in June. So in June it's darker. It gets darker faster than now. So when I had the first bag, the door to the house, I was looking at the door to the house, but because I did not know what was backing, the car was outside and the gate was open. And then my cousin, like when I had the bag on this side, she had the bag on her side, because the pit bulls were sitting, the other one was sitting on this side and the other one was sitting on this side. So when I had the first bag, I was like, I'm gonna run for my life. She's hearing the second bag, because I don't know, pit bulls, they're usually not kept together in one place. I don't know why, but they're not kept together in one place. They are separated. So when I had the first bag, she also had the first bag on her side. She was driving the van. She was the driver of the van. Ask me what she did. Ask me what she did. I'm still angry at her till today. I am still very much upset at her till today, because did Ula did not run for her life and we ran for our lives. I ran for mine, she ran for his, but she got into the back. No, she did not drive off. She got into the back and locked the doors. So there was no way for me to go inside the back. And we were driving, it's a Isuzu 4x4. If you know those cars, the tires are big. The tires are big. If you know an Isuzu bike that is a 4x4, definitely you know how big those tires are. But because I was running for my life, I climbed one wheel and then I went into the back of the buggy. And when I was at the back of the back, I did not even think that Mufasa was going to come for me because I'm at the back. I just thought of being safe. And she was there. She locked the doors and I was at the back and she was in front. The guy, he was like, no, come. They won't do anything for you. They are kept, when he said that, we were already out. They were chained. They were chained. They were very chained, and they were not moving. You could even hear when they were trying to move. You could even hear the chain when they're dragging the chain on the floor. You can even hear the chain that they were tied. But because we were not aware and there was no sign to tell us that. So when Untago told the story, I was like, yo, here comes the pit bull story. And when we told everybody at home, and everybody was laughing, and I was so upset. I was like, why? Why would you lock me out of the car if we are both in danger? Why? We were not even aware that there were dogs. First, we were not aware that there were dogs. Secondly, we were not sure what was barking, because the bark of a pit bull is very different. It is very much different. A pit bull, you cannot. It is like, nobody's gonna lie to you. A pit bull, when it barks, the first thing that you're gonna think about, poloko, keri, the high wheel of a 4x4. I was like, I climbed over and I was at the back of the bed and I was screaming. Not only climb over, I was like screaming, yeah, yeah. And everybody was like, ma'am. Because I believe people thought we are from the village, so we know that the high walls and everything were for the pit bulls, but we were not. Like, it was a foreign village to us. We were just there to buy chickens. Especially, we took the bakkie because we knew we were going to buy chickens. Dr. Amy, I did not even know I could run that fast, because as I was the first one to get out of the car, to get out of the gate, but because I thought when we were out of the gate, we were out of danger. No, Usisi was like, no, we are not out of danger. She got into the car, locked herself in, and I was like, what's next? It was for me to climb over the back of the van and sit there and scream my lungs out. Puluko. When it comes to chasing, here at my workplace, I was once chased by a baboon, and Usimpio was sitting at the veranda. I ran for my life and I closed the door and I left Usimpio outside. When you run for your life. You don't think of anything else. So I know, but I was like, ma'am, you need to do better. Nothing so hard, but it's not for Dr. Amy. It is not. I was so upset because when we got home, everybody at home was laughing at the story, and I did not want to tell the story. She's the one who told the story, because she got into the car and she locked herself in. So she was the one narrating the story that here, with my weight, she was narrating that I am able to climb a 4x4 wheel and get at the back of the back. But I was so upset, like, why? Why would you leave me in danger? And then I thought of the situation where I was chased by baboons outside here in my room. My son was playing in the veranda, but the only thing I could think of was to lock my son outside with the baboons. And I ran for cover. So I know she thought of herself, but when Ntako told me her story, I was like, ma'am, the story of being chased, I know it very well. Those pit bulls were not chasing us. All they did was bark. But because we thought of Mufasa, like, what if it's a lion? What if this family are keeping lions in the yard and hence they've got a high wall and extra security? So I was like, yo, Dr. Amy. Dr. Amy. That was the story, guys. I'm gonna dish up and eat. I will see you guys, I think, tomorrow. The Ray, my brother, my brother from, it's a brother, but it's not from my biological mother, or it's one of our families, man. He once had a pit bull, And they had this big chain around that pit bull, but we knew we could not get into that yard. We knew, like, Dre, luckily for me, when the baboon was chasing me, like when it was charging towards me, it was for us as well. Shame sense, if you were closer, I was gonna dish up for you, friend, but you are very far, so it's highly impossible. Dre, a car was coming at the gate, so when they saw me running, they knew, because our baboons are very problematic. The baboons that we have here, not let I refrain from what I said, not our baboons. The baboons that we have here, because the next thing I'll be like, your baboons are. The baboons that are here, ne, they are very problematic. They will like take out the trash in the bin and throw it around. So what I was doing, I was trying to chase that baboon away from the bin. I was trying to chase the baboon away from the bin. So when I was running, the car saw that I'm gonna leave the child outside. There was no way that I'm gonna pick up the child and run with him. So what he did, he came straight towards the baboon with the car, and he was revving the car. So the baboon got scared and it ran. And my son was there and he was crying, but Mina, I was like, I am not gonna get beaten by a baboon, because what I know of baboons is that they beat you up. So I was like, I would never do a story time where I say I was beaten by a baboon. I will run for my life. Everybody must run for themselves. If you're not gonna run for yourself, baby boy, then we don't know what's going to happen to you. So lucky enough, that car was coming, and then it chased the baboon away. And everybody was asking me, ma'am, are you okay? Ma'am, why are you leaving your child outside when you are running for your life? Why? I was like, the first thing, hi Jojo, hi Luke, thank you for coming. The first thing I thought of was like my own safety. Mina, I did not think of anybody else. I did. Hi Joey. Is Mom Dlamini here as well? Me Dlamini Dumela. Since alokuhle vele baboons, they've got a history of beating people up. I was like, I will not tell a story time Mina one day of my life being beaten by a baboon. Never. Never. Thank you, Aus Joey. Thank you so much. And I am leaving, guys. See me. Did you run for Johanna? I ran for my life and I left my son outside. I ran, and everybody was like, ma'am, are you sure you are okay? Are you sure you are okay? How can you leave your son? And he was, I think he was 1 or 2 years old at that time. He was 1 or 2. But I was like, everyone for themselves. Johanna, you did not see that baboon. You did not see that baboon. Now that it's gonna be summer, we're gonna have baboons all over. I'm gonna take a picture of the baboons that normally come here, and you will see why. And my son was crying outside. And then when I went outside for him, somebody already had him in his arms, and were like, ma'am, are you sure you are? Are you sure you are? And I'm like, guys, what could have you done in my, if you were in my shoes? If you were in my shoes. Dr. Amy, at that moment, it was funny. At that moment, I did not even think of my, like, I thought of my own safety. I get it, you see, I left my son in the house and I went outside and he followed me. So when I was running, my mind knows that my son is in my room, but I did see a child outside when I was running. Exactly, Dre, that's what I did. But everybody was like, no, how can you do this? No. How can you do it? And I was like, ndithe sorry, like ndithe sorry. Dr. Amy, now I see. I I only blamed her for a few minutes, and after that I was like, the only thing she thought of as well was her own safety. Hence she locked me out of the car. But it could have been worse. What if those pit bulls were not tied, were not chained down? What could have happened? Pela, we've got stories of pit bulls. We have stories. Guys, it is funny now. It is funny now that I am narrating it to you. But at that time, yes, it was you, me. You are right, Dr. Amy. I was just thinking of myself, and she was just thinking of herself. Yo, I don't want to be eaten. Because I think we only realized later that it's actually pit bulls, but we thought they were lions. Again, we've got people that like taking chances. High jump. Oh, 3. That was the highest jump. Imagine a 4x4, and I have to climb on a wheel of a 4x4 to get